Thank you, Gimba. Hello and welcome to Sports News. Rivers State is set to host the 2019 All-Africa Senior Badminton Championships. This was confirmed by the president of the Badminton Federation of Nigeria, Francis Obi, during a courtesy visit of the federation to the state governor, Nyesom Wike. This will be the first time Nigeria will be hosting the championship in 19 years. The championship will be preceded by the Governor Wike National Badminton Championships later in December to prepare the grounds for the African competition.
That Rivers State has never hosted a national badminton championship. So, for the first time, history is about to be made when we'll be having, courtesy of His Excellency, the first Rivers Governors National Badminton Championship. From the 19th to the 22nd of December 2018.
Let me thank you too for bringing the African Seniors which is to be hosted in April next year, 2019. I thank God for that. And that, of course, has shown that we have been hosting a lot of international and national events. That goes to show how peaceful Rivers State is.
Finally, Nigeria's Super Falcons have been placed in Pot 4 for tomorrow's FIFA Women's World Cup draw in France. The Falcons, who dropped one spot to 39th in the world in the latest FIFA rankings, are in the same pot along with Argentina, Chile, Cameroon, South Africa and Jamaica. Pot 1 is made up of France, the USA, Germany, England, Canada and Australia. The Netherlands, Japan, Sweden, Brazil, Spain and Norway make up Pot 2, while Korea Republic, China, Italy, New Zealand, Scotland and Thailand are in Pot 3. That's it on Sports News. The News at 10 continues now.
Chief Financial Officer of China's top telecoms company, Huawei, Meng Wanzhou, is facing fraud charges over alleged Iran sanction violations in Supreme Court in Vancouver. U.S. prosecutors had told the Supreme Court of British Columbia that Ms. Meng had used a Huawei subsidiary called Skycom to evade sanctions on Iran between 2009 and 2014. Meng was arrested at Vancouver International Airport on Saturday while connecting flights. The arrest has put further strains on the U.S.-China relations. Ms. Meng faces up to 30 years in prison in the U.S. if found guilty. In the meantime, President Donald Trump has nominated William Barr to be the new Attorney General of the United States, but he would have to go through the Senate for confirmation. The 68-year-old is a well-known conservative lawyer and held the role as Attorney General under former President George H.W. Bush from 1991 to 1993. If Mr. Barr is confirmed, he would replace Jeff Sessions, who was fired by Donald Trump last month, and likely take charge of the probe into alleged Russia's meddling into the 2016 U.S. elections, an investigation President Donald Trump describes as a witch hunt. And the main news again. President Muhammadu Buhari today declined assent to the Electoral Amendment Bill. The President, in a letter to the National Assembly, says that any change to the electoral law at this time may create an opportunity for confusion in the process. Also today, the People's Democratic Party, the PDP presidential candidate Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, continues consultations with Coalition of United Political Parties, the CUPP, just as the national chairman of the All Progressives Congress, Adams Oshiomhole, met with APC governorship candidates in Abuja. And Huawei Chief Financial Officer today faced fraud charges relating to alleged sanctions breaking deals with Iran. And that's how it's been on the News at 10 tonight. On behalf of all of us here, have a splendid night rest and a great weekend ahead. I am Gimba Umar. Good night.